Hey guys, how's it going? It's Ryan for Perfect by Definition here. And I just competed in the NPC Natural OH Teen Physique Division on March 29th, 2014. And I placed in the top 5. It was my first competition. I got 5th. I'm happy with my placing. I'm grateful that I placed in the top 5, but I'm not satisfied with that placing at all by any means. So that has created a extreme hunger for first place and for winning and for improving my physique. So I'm dedicating a year to putting on size, and next year I'm going to bring a beast to the stage. But anyways, I thought that'd be a good idea to make a video of basically what I wish I knew before I went into the competition. So I'm going to break this down into 10 tips of things that you need to know that will help you perform at your best on the day of the competition, and will help you basically prepare the week of the competition. So alright, let's get started. Tip 1 is what to do for your tan. So you can do 2 things. You can spray tan, or you can use a rub-on stuff, or you cannot tan at all, which you shouldn't do. It's common sense. So I would really recommend doing the spray tan. I did the rub-on tan. It was a pain in the ass. It took like 2.5 hours to put on. I put a coat on the night before and a coat on in the morning. My buddy woke up at 5:30 in the morning and took a pre-workout and basically painted me. Good thing he's an artist because he did an awesome job, but it was a pain in the ass. So if you're gonna compete, do the spray tan. All right, tip 2: how to manage pre-contest stress. So I didn't think I was gonna be stressed out at all, but 3 days before the competition, I started kind of getting nervous. I was thinking about my placing. I was like, what if I don't place as well as I want to? And I was just thinking about stupid stuff. So I was like, you know what? This is stupid. I can't get nervous. I can't, let this affect my sleep. I wasn't getting any sleep, and when I was getting sleep, I was dreaming about the competition. I was dreaming that I was going on stage without a tan, and I was going on stage and had no clue how to pose, and it was just stupid. So basically I reflected on that, and I told myself that I was going to do this competition for the experience. I wasn't going to worry about my placing. I was going to go on stage, do my best, and then put my placing in the hands of the judges. And I also meditated more often. So instead of meditating once in the morning, I was meditating 2 to 3 times a day. And then I was also going on walks. And while I was going on walks, I was thinking about who I want to be, and I was being grateful for what I have. And that kind of helped me develop a better mindset going into the competition. It's also important to remember that most likely your competition is stressing out. So if you want to separate yourself from the competition, you want to do better on stage, do whatever you can to relax. And I know this sounds weird, but go into the competition kind of casually. Prep to the best of your ability and keep everything with your training and diet on key, but mentally, just be casual and relaxed about it. Alright, so the third step is, when in doubt, diet longer. If you feel like you could be cutting it close with your conditioning, I would add 2 to 3 weeks to your plan. So I dieted for 9 weeks, and honestly, I should have dieted for 12 weeks. And usually you should be starting your prep at least 12 weeks out, depending on how lean you are already. But yeah, when in doubt, diet longer. That's really the best advice I could give. For tip 4, I'm going to let you guys know what to expect of your fellow competitors. Now, I hate to break this to you, but these competitors they can be pretty intimidating. So basically I would stick to yourself. No, I'm just kidding. These competitors are the most friendly people that you will probably ever meet in your life. You guys are all in the same boat. So when you're hanging out with them and when you're about to go on stage, what I did is I just cracked jokes and I had a laugh and talked. So there's no point in going up to your competitors and going like, I don't know, I can't even do it, trying to act hard or trying to act like you're intimidating, because you're just going to look stupid and people will think you're a dick. So yeah, basically tip 4 is be friendly to your competition and they'll be friendly back. Alright, so tip 5 is to acknowledge the judges when you're on stage. When you're up there, you want to keep your eyes on the judges a little bit, and you want to keep your eyes on the audience too. So what I like to do is I'll pan the judges, look at them, with confidence. Don't look at them, don't stare at them and go. You don't want to be creepy. You want to exude confidence. You want to smile. You want to look at them like, you know what? I'm supposed to be up here and I look good. So smile at them, pan the judges, and look out into the audience and acknowledge them too, because you're there to entertain them as well. Alright, so tip 6 is to bring plenty of food and money. The last thing you want to be is hungry and pissed off before you step on stage. So bring a little bit more food than you think you're going to need, and bring a little bit more money than you think you're going to need. And I would recommend, if you bring money, let a friend hold on to it, because you don't want anyone to get into your stuff. I don't think anyone really will, but you never know what can happen. Alright, tip 7 is a crucial step when trying to separate yourself from the competition. This is going to be after the show. After the show, if you want to compete again, I would recommend talking to the judges and getting advice for where you can improve. So there's 407 people who competed in the competition that I competed in, and probably 10 to 12 people were talking to the judges when I went there. There weren't many people. So the judges will definitely remember you if you take the time to talk to them. And I wouldn't wait around before you talk to them. As soon as the competition is over, sprint up to their table and talk to them, because I'm sure they want to get the hell out of there. Tip 8. Do not wait till the last 3 days to shave your shit. Alright, shaving is one of the most challenging things that guys can probably do. I cut my shit up, I was slicing up my shins, and it's not fun. So you don't want to be rushed when you're shaving. You don't want to wait till the last few days. I would recommend starting 1 to 2 weeks out. Do one arm one day, your chest and your stomach the next, one arm the next. Just split it up. Do not do it all at once, because there's no way that you can do that. It took me 3 hours to shave both of my legs, because my legs are hairy as hell, and I probably split that up into 3 or 4 showers. So do not wait to shave. Tip 9. Network even more. Places like these competitions are the best place to meet people who have the same mindset as you do. So try to form relationships with as many people as you possibly can, including the people who you're competing against. It's not going to hurt, and you never know who you can meet. You know, you could, networking with 50 people and 51 people, that one person can be a missed opportunity. So meet as many people as you can. And tip 10, if this is your first competition, soak up the experience. The best thing that you can do is use this as a learning experience for your future competitions. So try to stay as focused as possible, and try to soak up as much knowledge and experience as you possibly can. Alright, so what did I really get from competing? Was it worth all the money and all of the workout sessions, the 9-week prep, and the dieting and the cardio? I would say hell yeah, it was. It was an experience that I'll remember for the rest of my life. I made so many new friends, and I got tons of love and support from my family. That competition basically made me a hungrier person, and a person who sets goals and chases them down with fierce intensity. So again, if you guys are thinking about competing, do it. It'll change your life. If you got anything out of this video, please support my channel by subscribing. I'm going to be uploading a lot of great content, and I don't want you guys to miss out. And also, if you have any friends that are about to compete, send this video to them, because I wish that I had this information before I stepped on stage.